Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amy and I'm currently on a journey to repay 6 figures worth of student loan debt. Today we had to do a stock up haul at Costco. We usually go to Costco only once a month, so this was our monthly haul for October. It was actually a pretty small haul for us, so unfortunately it's not that exciting. We didn't really need too much, so let's just get into it here. My total at the end, I believe, was just under $200. I will try to annotate prices somewhere in the video just because I think that's really helpful, and I know that a lot of these prices might be different based on your area. For a little bit of background, we are a family of 4. I am also pregnant. I'm 6 months pregnant with our third baby, and our budget is about $550 a month for groceries, and this was just under $200. So I usually like to stay around $250 for our Costco hauls. Like I said, we didn't really need a ton this time, so we were able to stay a little bit under that, just under $200. So first thing we have over here is 2 gallons of milk. We usually go through about 1 a week, and these had a 2-week expiration date, so that was perfect. I grabbed 2 of these. We will fill in as we need to for the rest of the month. Then I got 2 packs of the pouches, 1 of the applesauce and 1 of the fruit and vegetable pouches. The fruit and vegetable pouches are mostly for my 2-year-old daughter, and the applesauce is mostly for my 7-year-old son. He takes those usually when he takes cold lunch for school. So those are nice to have on hand. We usually just get 1 box a month and it lasts us usually well over a month, but I just like to buy them every single month, so we have a little bit of a stockpile of them. Then we did get some fruit from Costco. Nothing looked super good, so I didn't get a ton. I was trying to get apples, but I didn't really find any that looked good or that were a good price. So we just got blueberries and raspberries. The strawberries were like $10 for 2 pounds. So I skipped the strawberries this time, although those are usually in my hauls because my kids love strawberries, but honestly, it's just not really strawberry season anymore, so those will probably be on their way out. I did grab a thing of these Baby Bell cheeses. Everyone in my family likes these, so these are a great deal, and I believe they were on sale this month as well, and they had a pretty good expiration date. I believe it's February, yeah, so those will last us quite a while. That's one thing that I have to be cautious of at Costco, is that you have to make sure that you're looking at expiration dates, because buying in bulk a lot of the times, it might not make sense for your family depending on how big your family is. So I always try and make sure I look at expiration dates and see, like, does this amount of food make sense for us? So just something to keep in mind. I did grab the Motrin and the Tylenol. We are actually completely out of both of these. And obviously October, we are getting into like flu season and all the other stuff going on right now. So I would rather just be stocked up on these things. These were both, I believe, $8.99. So for the Motrin, the expiration is March of 2024. So that's a great expiration. And then the Tylenol was a little bit sooner, June of 2023. But we tend to go through more Tylenol. So this will probably be completely fine. Super happy that we were able to snag those on sale, because these alone, I think one of these alone at my regular grocery store is like over $4. So to get 3 for $8.99 is a great price. I did also grab, this was kind of an impulse purchase. That's another thing I have to be careful of at Costco, is that I feel like the impulse purchases can get me sometimes. But I grabbed the tape because obviously October, you know, we're starting to get into like the holiday season. This was actually also on sale, so I did snag it because I don't know what our gift wrap and tape situation is right now. I haven't really looked. I know we have a lot of gift wrap because I usually try to get the gift wrap on sale after the holidays. So I know we have some, but I wasn't sure about the tape, and this was a good deal. It is 6 rolls, but they're like the really large rolls, and I believe it was $7.99, I think. So that was a good price. Glad I snagged that. And then I also got some butter. This was another kind of impulse purchase. I don't typically buy my butter at Costco. I have in the past, but we just don't go through it that much. But I know you can freeze it, so I actually did grab it, and I think the expiration was pretty far out too, but if you freeze it, you can get even more time out of it. Now I can't find the expiration. Oh, here it is. February. So we will freeze 3 of these and use 1. I'm completely out of butter, so we needed some, but we don't really go through it too quick. So I'm going to see how that works out, and I'm sure it'll be fine because we're going to freeze it. I did grab 24 eggs. I try to get these every time I go to Costco. They're the cage-free. They're by far the best price on eggs that I can get in my area, so I always try to grab them. We're actually not completely out of eggs, but we will definitely go through these. And then I did also grab the laundry pods. I love these, you guys. Let me know if you've tried them in the comments because they're great. They're very comparable to the Tide brand, and I've also heard that they might actually be made by Tide. I know Costco doesn't actually manufacture a lot of their own products, so it's possible that that actually is Tide. I'm not sure, but it works fantastic. We're actually not completely out of them. I believe we have about half of one left, but again, just wanted to stock up on them because I do not want to be out of laundry detergent with this many people in my house. And we're gonna have to start washing the baby clothes, and I would just like to have some extra on hand. So I grabbed one of those. I did grab 2 rotisserie chickens, and look at how big these are, you guys. They literally barely fit in the containers. They are massive. So I actually bought these to shred them. This is something that I like to do most months if we have some chicken things that I'm wanting to make on the menu. I usually will get like 2 to 3 meals out of each chicken. These I pretty much can probably definitely get 3 meals out of each because they are seriously huge. Like, they are massive. These are like the largest rotisserie chickens I've ever bought at Costco. These are $4.99 each. It's a fantastic price for chicken. The chicken is so, so good. And I really do like to like eat these for dinner as well, but it's the morning. I don't feel like reheating it. So I'm just gonna shred both of these. I'll let them cool off and then I will shred them, and that makes for an awesome thing to keep in my freezer. Then I grabbed the Kirkland lean ground beef. This is 5 1-pound packs. Yes, they're 5 pounds. And the 91.9. This isn't like the greatest deal ever. I know that I could probably get it cheaper if I looked around or waited for sales or something, but I usually just get it at Costco if I can't buy it locally. We usually buy our meat locally, at least our beef and like our meat cuts like that. However, I contacted our person that we typically go to, the farm that we typically go to, and they don't have any for the next few months. So we bought this instead. That is okay. We will make that work for now. I do prefer to buy my meat locally though when I can, just because I feel like it's better quality meat, it's cheaper, and it's also better for the environment and just everybody when you can buy locally. So I usually try to buy it locally, but unfortunately everyone is out right now near us. So we had to get it at Costco, and that is fine. This will probably, I think I have a couple of pounds still in our deep freezer, but this will probably last us the whole month. We don't eat a ton of ground beef typically, so that'll probably last us the whole month. If you follow me on Instagram, you've heard of these. They are so good, you guys. Seriously, they are Chick-fil-A chicken. Like, I'm not even kidding. They are so good. Seriously, if you have not tried them, go to Costco and get them. They're really amazing. I have had so many messages from people that have tried them after I like talked about it, and they're like, yeah, you were right. Like, I was skeptical, but they are so good. Seriously, so worth it. I bought 2 bags. I highly doubt we will go through 2 bags in a month, but Costco is one of those places where I worry that they're going to get rid of my favorite things. So I'm really trying to avoid running out of these because they are so good. I actually still have part of a bag left from last month, but I wanted to be stocked up. So I will keep these in our deep freezer. My kids love them. My husband loves them. I love them, and I'm not a huge like chicken nugget fan usually. So that is saying something. So they're so good. Definitely give them a shot if you haven't. They are a little pricey, but they are like better for you chicken nuggets, I guess. I don't know. Are chicken nuggets good for you at all? Probably not. So, and then I also got this thing of Kleenex. I've actually never bought Kleenex at Costco before because I feel like it's not like the greatest deal. And I usually buy like the generic, but this was on sale. We were there. I know we need Kleenex, and also with like the flu season, I would rather just be prepared. So I got it there because I could buy it in bulk. I typically just buy like 1 or 2 one-off. We don't go through a ton of Kleenex, but I feel like with, you know, a new baby and flu season and all that stuff, I'm probably just gonna wanna have Kleenex on hand. So I got the giant thing of Kleenex. And this is like the nicer, the soothing lotion one, which I normally get like the generic cheap Kleenex. So this is probably a little bit nicer for my family. So they'll appreciate that. And then the last 2 things that I got were the Kirkland sparkling water and the Diet Coke. Diet Coke is primarily for me and any company that we have over. I like to just have it on hand. And also I am a huge Diet Coke lover myself, and my husband also is as well. And then the sparkling water is mostly for my husband and also like for company or anything that we have. So if we have people over, I usually like to have some kind of beverages on hand. We usually don't buy like bottled water or anything. So I just like to have a couple of things that people could pick from if they are thirsty. And also we drink them as well because they are delicious. I'm not a huge fan of the sparkling water, but my husband really likes them. So that is everything for the month. Like I said, it was a pretty small haul for us. Let me know in the comments down below if there's anything that you think that I should try from Costco that I haven't already. And I will talk to you in my next video. Bye guys.